Hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. It's finally time to finish this thing. I spent a lot of time farming some souls, getting some twinkling titanite, getting some slabs, upgrading stuff, and figuring out what my loadout's going to be going into the end of this. So I've figured out that really the dingy robe and, what was it, silver knight? Well, black knight armor plus 5 is slightly better, slightly heavier, but they're pretty much the armors that are really good for me. I'm using the armor of Thorn because that's a bit lighter, because right now I'm trying with a slightly lower encumbrance rating. We've got Darkwood Grain Ring, and the ring that boosts our critical attacks, so we'll see how that goes. The dingy gloves are like the best light gloves. The Wanderer Manchette is slightly heavier again, slightly better armor. Heavy boots are good, Wanderer boots slightly better, slightly heavier, and the helmet is just whatever really works. We're going with pyromancies, and we've got the silver tracer and the gold tracer, is it called? Whatever they're called. Swords we got. And now we're passing through these souls. This is lovely. And here we are. So I have been through here. I farmed the Black Knight Halberd, which dropped the first time, conveniently. And I got the black armor set. But I'm not going to use any of them. Because, well, they're just too heavy, really. Yeah, the Black Knight Halberd is 14 it weighs, I think. And that's not even the worst, like the Black Knight Great Axe is like 16 something. Anyway. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, these guys drop chunks, which is quite nice. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this light loadout is going to work, and I'm not sure if stabbing things in the back with the Hornet Ring is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm just going to switch back to Havels, but honestly I'm trying to go back to how I started and not be relying on that big ring all the time. And the sword is not super good, but it's very light and fast, so... Let's see. Oh, you got me. We're also going back to pyromancies. I don't expect to use them too much, but all those levels we put into intelligence in order mostly to use the Chandler's Trident. That was a total waste of time. I really should have looked at it before I started doing that, because all the damage comes from the intelligence scaling, which I don't have. It's almost like it's a weapon designed for a magic user. Who'da thunk it? So, lesson learned, I guess. Don't be an idiot. Hey, buddy. Oh, you didn't fall off the edge. That would have been nice. No, I fell off the edge. Fuck me up the butt. Not even got to the boss and I've already fucked up. Honestly, didn't think that was going to be the tough bit. Right, this bit, or this bit, that bit is not working super well. Let's go Chloranthi. Let's go Lucerne. That's a nice weapon. And that means we're going to have to go down an armor notch. That's okay. That's why I've got lots of different helmets. Oh yeah, I upgraded Chester's set and then did a backflip. Yeah, Chester's set is heavier and worse. So yeah, that was like what, 40 twinkling titanite? That's 320,000 souls I spent just yeah. I mean, it's not too much hassle to farm souls at the Painted World, killing the phalanx, but god, twinkling titanite. It's a bastard. Like, I probably could have finished this game in like half the time if I hadn't spent time farming for various titanites to upgrade things, which I then ended up just never using because they weren't good. Shit. But hey. Like, it wouldn't have changed the episode times because it's all the in-between farming that was wasted, but still, it's kind of annoying. It's like, well, I've been talking about this all the way through, and you're probably sick to death of hearing it. But it's the Halberd syndrome, really. They give you well, they don't give you, but quite near the start, there's good stuff, especially if you know how to take advantage of it, like doing suicide runs and using the master key and search. And you can get stuff really early on, which you just use the whole game through. And also, like I've said before, I'm sure if you weren't using copious amounts of free time to farm Titanite, then yeah, actually, I'm sure a lot of this stuff would actually be useful. But for people who have no life like me, this is what happens. But yeah, I guess on the other end of the spectrum, there's people who start the Pride class with a wooden club and a board shield and no armor, and they complete the game like that without ever leveling up. So yeah, what am I doing? Let's go back here where we've actually got some room to fight this douchebag. Like, it's weird, I've killed him like 2-3 times out there, but right now I just can't figure out how it was that I dodged past him. Maybe I didn't have the dark wood grain ring, so I wasn't, you know, going such absurd distances with my rolls. But I think it's gonna be useful for the boss. Now, I've built the boss up in my mind a huge amount, because the first time I killed him, or encountered him, I didn't kill him the first time I found him. But, when was that? That must have been like a long ass time ago. That was on Xbox. I've never actually got this far on PC. Just because I usually end up getting distracted and playing something else. Talked about that as well. But yeah, the boss is incredible. And I don't know if that's one of those experience things, or if it's just that he's actually that hard. So it'll be weird doing this, doing light dodging, because I think I was doing fat rolling before. Well, not fat rolling, but medium rolling, which seems really slow now that I'm used to fast rolls. Ah shit, that was done. I was just thinking here, I'm not even meaning to be backstabbing these guys, it's just so freaking easy to backstab them. And I really should heal. There we go. Yeah, I really like the Black Knight halberds, damage-wise, but the moveset, yeah, it's alright, but kind of slow. And, yeah, like I said, very heavy. That's another thing. I also got the Drake sword. I probably should have recorded that, but, yeah, it's... I don't know if I've still got it in my inventory, but it doesn't have any scaling, so it caps out at 300 damage, and that's it. I don't have it on me. But that costs a shitload of souls, and a lot of dragon skills to upgrade. Anyway, quiet. We're at the boss. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Douchebag to the max. Hey, I dodged an attack. Ah, fuck, there we go. So it begins. No, no thank you. Yep. That's pretty much how I expected this to go down. Good job, I just got an energy drink.
Don't really need the power anymore, but fuck it. Both had the good idea of jumping out. I'm not sure if they can backstab this dude. I think they can, but I think he attacks like too quickly for it to really be viable. Might also need a faster attacking weapon. This one's pretty slow. Does nice damage. Oh, fuck you. I also might be... Oh, might be remembering wrong, but I think the size of a sword can actually change, like get longer on some attacks. That's it. Nope. It's quite funny, the Black Knight's aggro range is like a relay race. As soon as you reach where one spawns, the rest are like, okay. Yeah, we've gone to Washington because... why not? It's plus 15, go use it. Something. Jesus! Fuck! I can hear the Black Knight still at the door. I just hate that this guy does so much damage so quickly. And then it's like a minute and a half to run back to the boss room. Oh, that's kind of similar to most bosses, to be honest. I'm also rocking the child mask. Sounds worse than it is. Child mask, chloranthi ring, and crash shield, so got fast regen. I don't think I've got anything that could give us health regen. It's like held in Leroy's shield, but honestly I think that's too fast, too slow to be of any practical use. It looks like this pillar might literally be... Okay, maybe not. Maybe it won't be the central pillar in our strategy. Although it's useful for blocking, mostly. Jeez, okay. Well, that's what you have there. Yeah, this dark blue green ring, saving my behavior right now. And I pressed the wrong button. I meant to dodge, and I got right there again. Another long run. I'm tempted to swatch out the dark blue green ring for Havel's ring and see if, I mean, I'm 99% sure I won't get any benefit, but when you get to 125% equipment load, it's not a flat bonus you get, but rather it's like the lower proportion. Fuck's sake, I'm trying to explain things. Fuck off, Blue. Like the less equipment load you have under that 25% mark, you actually do get slightly faster in your rolls, and you get a couple extra invincibility rings. Which I saw a YouTube video on about that in the old days, although that wasn't remastered, so I don't know if they changed that. But like I say, either way, I'm pretty sure you would be losing out frame. Oh, for fuck's sake! You're losing frames in comparison to the Dark Blue Green anyways, it's not like doing it. Okay, back to Lucerne with the Havel's ring, but it does actually feel slower. But who knows? I don't know. Still pretty quick. I mean, I'm not complaining. Well, not that much. Not as much as usually, no? Come on. Damn it. Oh shit, that was a big one. It was a big boy. Oh, Jesus Christ, you missed me. Wow. Thanks, bro. No, you didn't miss me there. Ow. It's hard to tell, actually. This roll doesn't feel particularly slower than the Dark Blue Green ring, but oh, come on, I said dodge. Helps when he actually does dodge. Or she supposed to, so ladies. Lady Layla. Now we're into the eternal heal cycle, which is a bad place to be. Damn it, fuck you, keep right behind that. I'm really keen to do this with dodging the way I'm trying, because the first time I did it, I just could not manage that. It was just so hard. But, yeah, I had to learn how to parry just to kill Gwyn on my first ever playthrough. Like, I couldn't do it the whole game. Probably because I was using the wrong controls, but like, instead of the deflect button, I was pressing the block button. Because, like, the tutorials in Dark Souls, you know. Give me a thumbs up if you think they're useless. But, for fuck's sake. Also, give me a thumbs up if you think this guy is bullshit tracking, like pretty much half the other bosses. I suppose it is bullshit that I can dodge straight through burning sword, though. They're slow. Come on. Like, I mean, yeah, I could be putting... For fuck's sake. Like, I feel anywhere apart from those fucking rocks they're boned in. Yeah, if I put all those levels that I put into intelligence and health and stuff. Jesus Christ. Don't hit me. I haven't hit that bubble before. Right, we're now on to Havel's ring and golem armor, so it's close to our quick dodge weight capacity as we can get. Seriously. Like, there's a lot. I've already talked about that, so it's... For fuck's sake!
How the fuck are you supposed to dodge that? Like, seriously, you're seeing that, right? Right, because I was going on about parrying and how it makes this boss ridiculously easy before, I'm just going to do it to A, challenge myself, and B, try and show off just what I'm talking about. Now, I should add, I've not parried anything in, like, I don't know, a long time. But yeah, that's 1000 damage. And a free heal. That's him down to half health. Like half his attacks are just missing for no reason. So if I parry him again, he's dead, so that's actually quite useful. It tells me he's got 4000 health. But yeah, that's why I don't want to do Gwyn by parrying, because it's just a piss take. Well, that was a fun 2 hours and 27 minutes. Minus about, say, 10 minutes of taking breaks. But, yeah, he's dead now. And you know what? This sure would be a great time to have any fucking clue what we're supposed to do here. Remember that thing in the intro that was obliquely hinted at once by the crazy, what's the word? Expository voice, which mentioned flames. And then ever since then, we've just been doing whatever the fuck we're told. It's like, go ring the bells, sure. Hey, giant snake, get some souls. Sure, go kill Gwyn. Sure. Now, obviously, the first thing you want to do is, hey, bonfire, sit there. But no, because that finishes the game. And somewhere else, there's something else which also finishes the game, but does it differently. So this bonfire, we can kindle now that we've taken out the Lord of Cinder, which means the Age of Fire will go on. Or we can douse the flame forever, which we're going to do, because fuck Lordran. I mean, if I can find the way to do it. I'm pretty sure there's a door somewhere.
I wasn't going to mention what I thought about that fight, because I'm pretty sure you can already understand what I'm going to be getting at anyway. Then I changed my mind, and now I'm going to do an entire video on that fight alone. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Just me complaining for half an hour. I'd be like anti-Bob Ross in a way. Except not anti as in A-U-N-T-I-E, like anti-A-N-T-I. Makes sense in my head. What the hell is this door? Or whatever the fuck it is we're supposed to look for. You can tell I'm prepared. What, do we just like walk back out? Yeah, we got 0 souls back.
I really should have taken that mess.
Lord, bless thy safe return.
That's not creepy.
Let Calf and Framt serve your highness.
What the fuck?
We are here to serve your highness.
So both the primordial serpents are now our servants anyway, even though they both wanted the opposite things.
Let true dark be cast upon the world.
Yay.
Our Lord hath returned.
Is that a legitimate use of it? Not sure. Well, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, that lasts 2 hours and 30 minutes now. And I'll remind you, we started at the bonfire, and we got to the boss and killed him. That's all I've managed to do in 2 hours and 30 minutes. But, yeah, that's just really sucked the life out of the game for me. But, yeah. But it's otherwise. Mostly. I've been talking about this as I go through. A few bits aren't to my taste, but this game is fantastic. I still love it. And the remaster was really good as well. I had pretty much 0 problems with it. I had no performance drops that I can remember. Blighttown, I've said that before, used to be terrible on compared to Die Edition, even on Xbox, but especially on the PC port. Oh yeah, port is so much better. It actually feels like they've put some effort into it, rather than just saying, right, it's on PC now. Yeah, so recommended, even if you've got Prepare to Die on Steam, definitely, or on PS, or whatever, Xbox. Remastered, A-OK in my opinion. The DLC I enjoyed a lot, apart from the quibbles, which I've already mentioned, mostly the black magic, which I just didn't like, but hey-ho, good DLC otherwise. Now, the story of this game. Before I say anything, I'm going to say that well, not everyone, at least half a dozen people are going to be screaming at me once I say this, that, oh, this game doesn't spoon feed you, doesn't hold your hand, it's not dumbed down. That's the 3 things they like to say. They always say it, and oh god, I hate that so much. But this game, it starts with a cutscene, and it doesn't really mention you, it just vaguely mentions stuff that's happened and stuff that's gonna happen. And then you're in a cell with no real reason, no background. You get out and you start doing things. You start killing things. And there's no real direction, which, you know, is great from a gameplay perspective. You get to just go around and do it. And you pick up a load of stuff and you can, like, imply things from the locations and from what inhabits them and the state of things. And you can also read a lot of lore in the item descriptions, which, yeah, that's cool. I like that. No, I'm not questioning that's a good idea, but the problem is, we go through the whole game, more or less, to go through the game. There's bigger and better, well, better is maybe not the right word. But more bosses, more enemies, things get harder as you go. And it all builds up to Gwyn, who he's just killed, and I don't know. I mean, I get it. I know there's lower reasons for it, but he's the big bad guy, and there's like no emotional attachment to him. I've not seen him. I mean, I suppose you could argue you've seen his works throughout, in that his black points were around and stuff's going down, I guess? I don't know. But I didn't really care about the story. I don't really know what the story is, I don't care, and I'm not really interested in the end, because like, if you link the fires, it's like, oh good, you linked the fires. And apparently, if you don't, it's just like, now the world's dark. And then nothing happens. So, yeah, I don't have any emotional attachment to any characters or anything, so maybe that's just me. I'm never going to say that I speak for everyone, but I just... I don't know. I think Hawkeye said it best. Rage and pride, that's pretty much what's driven me through this game. And there has been rage aplenty. I guess this game does different things for different people, and for me it's getting through it. It's the victories, it's the pride. The pride is the thing. And not giving up during the rage, that's a tough one. And here we are starting New Game Plus, which I might do that in my time. I'm sure I'll do it eventually. Will I play for this game again? Oh, I'm sure I will. So that's about all I have to say about this game, and now here we are at the end. So, thank you so much for watching this Let's Play of Dark Souls Remastered. I mostly enjoyed playing it, despite the rage, but I'm happy to have finished this game again. It's been a long time since I last defeated Gwyn. If you like what you've seen, be sure to leave a like a comment, sub to the channel, share the video, that helps out a whole lot, and be sure to tune in to the next LP. See you then.